Meet PAT. PAT stands for Public Accountability Team.
Restoring the public trust. This is quite important. Confidence, faith, and belief, Lance.
Well, they've lost pretty much all of it. And if you want me to evidence that, just look at the voting. Yeah. So when the majority of the people don't even bother, it means that your governance arrangements have fallen into the gutter. So let's not mince words. So there's a big problem. There's a problem with the people, and there's a problem with our councils. And this works both ways. So the whole point here is to restore public trust. So yeah. This is as much about helping the public as it is about helping the public office holders.
Yeah.
Because if they've lost the public, then they're gone themselves. So I think people, certainly on both sides of the equation, should understand that this is about understanding the relationship and restoring the correct relationship. And that's only through open, honest, transparent dialogue. And so that's really what we want to achieve. We want to achieve grown-up conversations about grown-up problems that is easier for our public institutions to disregard because they are complicated and they are hard conversations to be had. But if they're not going to have them, and then if they're not going to engage in an adult way, i.e. stop obfuscating, stop ignoring, answer the questions, provide the evidence, etc., then how are we ever going to move forward? Or how are we going to restore public trust? They're not going to be able to restore the public trust if they are treating the public as anything other than the most important thing. That's in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Now, I can understand why they might not see some things as relevant, and that's fair to a greater or lesser extent. But then who's to judge what's in somebody else's mind and where the relevance of what they're asking is? But for the most part, if they're acting, and we've got questions of what it is that they're doing or why it is that they're doing it, and again, it comes back to their obligation to answer any questions. Because if they're not, and if they spend their time prevaricating as they have over the small questions that we've been asking, then how are we ever to be able to put any trust in any of their decisions ever? We're not, in short.
No.
Yeah.
Meet PAT. PAT stands for Public Accountability Team.